Now we're going to be finishing off our last group. This will be our 8th group. As you can see, we started with 1. That will be our last stitch. We've chained 1 and we're going into the last space. Yarn over, through the loop. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, and for the last one we're just doing 2. This will neatly match up with our first stitch here. So it's important now to finish off this row. We're going to place our hook into this stitch, like so. Just to show you there. I'm going to pull the yarn over. We're going to do a slip stitch through there and through this loop. And we've finished the second round. There should be 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're now moving on to the 3rd row. You'll be doing 8 trebles or DCs into each of the corners you've created. The anchor point is the space in between your groups, like so. This will create a fan shape that will give the butterfly its distinctive wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This gives us the nice curved fan shape of the wing. We're going to anchor in between the groups of 3 into this middle space here, just by doing a single crochet through the space, yarn up, and then through both. Little tug, and as you can see, this will nicely anchor down your 8 stitches. We're going to repeat this over each of the corners. In total, you should have 8 of these curved shapes. Into the next space. This is the corner of the 2 lots of 3 that you did on the row before. That's the space we're going into. Again, we're going to anchor it into this point here by doing a single crochet, like so. Now you can see we've completed 2 arches. You go straight into the stitch into the middle of the 2 groups of 3 in the row before. Sometimes the first one can be a bit tricky. Just work it down. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Anchor down into the space between your groups of 3 with a single crochet like so. Now you can see we've finished 3 arches and the butterfly starts to take shape. We're now up to our 4th group. We're going to be working into this space here. Anchor it in the middle with 1 single crochet. 6, as you can see, we've just got 2 left. Working on the last one now. Remember to do 8 into the gap below. To finish up, simply repeat and do a single crochet into the last space. At this point, leave about 30 centimetres or about a foot of yarn. You're going to need this to stitch the butterfly up. To tie off the end, simply pull the yarn through the loop, like so, and tighten. Where you've finished will be the centre bottom of the front of the butterfly. As you can see, we've got 8 arches, and the butterfly will quite naturally at this point fold in half. Now it's time to tie up loose ends. So start with this first one in the centre